Things recording. Okay.
Everybody look at the camera. Cool. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Our current tax code is 73,954 pages long. And it grows every year according to townhallfinance.com. In that same research, it shows that in 1913, our tax code was only 400 pages long. Now it's, like I said, 73,954 pages. The Huffington Post reports that Americans spend $140 billion a year just in preparing their taxes. That's billion with a B. We need to replace, not revise, the current tax code with something transparent, easy to understand, easy to use, and is beneficial to the American people. Well, how are these taxes collected? These 73,954 pages of the tax code regulate how much, what brackets, deductions, extension fees, past taxes, 1099, 1040. This is very confusing. So confusing, in fact, that a study was done by Cato.org. And Cato.org called and decided, asked the IRS agents and see how many times that they got the IRS questions wrong. This is a quote from Cato.org. In 1989, the IRS answered just 62.8% of taxpayers' questions correctly. Since approximately 65 million people called the IRS and asked for help, 24.18 million taxpayers were given incorrect or incomplete information. We can replace this confusing and expensive tax code with the most studied and most approved tax code that has ever been highlighted. The answer is already written in the bill and being presented to Congress. The Fair Tax Act, or H.R. 25, is fair, balanced, and accurate, and beneficial to the American people. That's what you look like when you're doing your taxes, confused. So how does the Fair Tax Act work, and how does it benefit Americans? The Fair Tax Act will completely replace the tax code. No more income taxes, payroll taxes, death taxes. In fact, the 47 taxes that we have to deal with on a daily basis are now completely gone and are replaced with one simple consumption tax. The fairtax.org website breaks down the percentages. On average, we pay 23 cents of every dollar to taxes. Now, most of these taxes are embedded into the price. They're called embedded taxes. Taxes placed on a good or service originated by that product. So, for example, say there's a mushroom farmer. The mushroom farmer buys his land, his tractor, his seeds, his soil. He pays taxes on all this stuff, but he doesn't eat the money. He's in the business of making money, so he embeds the cost of these things into the price of that mushroom. Now, respectively, the grocery store who sells the mushroom has to pay for the land that they're built on, and their payroll taxes, and all these taxes they have to pay, and they don't eat the money. They pass it along to the final price of the mushroom or all the products that they sell. So they embed the cost of business into the product. And the final price, according to fairtax.org, is 23 cents of every dollar is taxes. So the fair tax will remove all the taxes before the cash register and replace them with a single tax at the cash register. So today, a mushroom, let's say a mushroom costs 93 cents on the shelf. You pick it up, you take it to the cash register, 7 cents of sale tax, the mushroom is $1. With the fair tax, all the taxes before it are erased, so the mushroom is now 77 cents, and when you take it to the cash register, you put 23%, which is the same amount, and the mushroom comes out to be $1. So it's basically just changing the way that we collect taxes. And so now that you know how it works, here's what's in it for you. Fairtax.org proves that our founding fathers never intended us to pay taxes on the basic necessities of life. So, taking the amount of taxes that a family pays at the poverty level, the Fairtax.org will actually write you a prebate check, basically getting your taxes early. Here's the 2013 Fair Tax prebate schedule. The one adult household would spend $11,490. That's on your very basic house, very basic transportation, and very basic food all year. 23% of that is $2,643 in taxes every year, which is about $220 a month. So the fair tax will write a one adult household a check for $220 to offset the cost of the taxes that he's going to be paying for the basic necessities of life. And this grows as your family grows. 2 adults, it would be double, and then you add children in here. So basically, you find your family, and that's what the prebate check would be. So, you know what's in it for you. The best part, one of the best parts about the fair tax is now millions of people would now be paying into the tax code that have never done that before. So, the Washington Post numbers the amount of illegal aliens in the U.S. at close to 20 million illegal aliens in the United States today. Now, these illegal aliens benefit from things like our roads, our bridges, our medical facilities, all these things that our taxes pay for, but they don't pay for them because they're illegal. So, under the fair tax, since taxes are taken out by what you buy and not what you earn, every time the illegal alien goes to the store and buys a sandwich, he's now paying taxes. Every time the illegal alien goes and fills up his car, he's now paying taxes. Respectively, tourists who come and visit the United States, who come visit Disneyland, New York City, Miami, whatever, every time they buy a hotel room, they're paying taxes into our system. They had never done that before. And now they're paying their fair share of taxes. So, the fair tax is a simple, easy to understand consumption tax that will alleviate the hassles of filing complicated and expensive tax returns. And it will be an easy to understand tax system which will give you a prebate check and allow illegal aliens and tourists now to pay into our tax system, which they have never done before just by continually doing what they're doing and visiting our great country. So, more information can be found at thefairtax.org. Let's abolish the IRS and make April 15th just another beautiful spring day. Thank you for your time.